So this is the continued part of CloudWatch as well as Cloud Trial. So in previous video, in that is in part 1, we saw that uh, our CPU utilization has reached its intended condition, and we got a mail, that is we received the mail, right? So from in alarm state, it has again back to okay state, that is now the alarm or the condition is active as per the condition, so it is waiting for the event to be happen. So here we'll go and edit, since here we have modified the content, right? So this is auto generated has reached 50% of your utilization. So EC2 termination under process. Fine. So why? So in configuration, so in alarm I have just mentioned the notification, and here I have taken the things. So when the state changes from in alarm, that is okay, to in alarm, so terminate this instance. So I have instructed to terminate the instance. Fine. So just go ahead and update the things. Fine. So again we'll try to run this code. So it will take some time. Let's wait for a minute. Okay, it has reached its 74%, so probably the alarm should take place. Fine. So now it has again gone up to maximum thing. So we'll try to refresh and see. So if this continues even after 1 minute, so definitely it will go and terminate the things. Okay, so now the status got changed to in alarm. So we'll go and try to refresh this. See here, so automatically the termination took place. So we just modify the description as well as the criteria. Fine. So that's all we did. So this is how you can optimize the cost or the resource utilization and all. Fine. So we'll move back to our thing. So now we are done with half part, that is CloudWatch. Now we'll try to understand what is cloud trial and what is the use of cloud trial and how it will be. We'll go and try to understand. Fine. we'll try to understand the concept of what is cloud trial. So probably you people have more into the technology things and looking for the movies like cyber things and all, so already you have an idea over it. So what is cloud trial? So trial is nothing but the path. So the word says cloud trial, so trial is the path inside the cloud. So wherever you travel, that is, if you have trials, right? So if you go on for a trekking, there should be some trial, right, to navigate or to follow that. So likewise, here also in cloud, that is especially in AWS, the other cloud providers has their own trials, but when it comes to AWS, they have cloud trial. Okay, so they have offered this service to keep monitoring of the activities which are taken in the cloud account or in the Amazon account. That is nothing but digital fingerprint or the footprint of the user. So who is doing what, when, how he is doing, and all. So is all about tracking about digital fingerprint. You can think like. Okay, so we'll try to understand. So AWS Cloud Trial is the service that records AWS account activity as well as API usages. So it's take care of complete account activity. So if you are creating some resources or if you are deleting some resources, everything will be keep recording. Okay, and who has done it, that will be also recorded, and also what are the API calls you are making out and all. So enabling visibility into user action and resource access. So it will going to enable the visibility like what user is doing what, and what resources they are trying to access, and what they are manipulating, or are they doing some mischief things and all. So each and every actions we can drag from the cloud trail. So it provides log of the events such as action taken through the AWS management console. So whatever the action you going to take from the console home, each and everything will be recorded. So that is AWS SDK. You can go for CLI modes and other AWS services. Hopefully you understand what exactly the cloud trail. So just understand cloud trail is the digital fingerprint or the footprint of the user. So wherever you go in the AWS account, everything is being monitored and mapped. So if you have committed some deletion of the server and later says that your manager that I did not delete any of the resources, if you mean say that, so they can go there inside the cloud trial and they can re-verify things. So who has deleted that resources? So they going to, and that I will going to show you people. So what are the things we can get the data. Okay, so why should we use cloud trial? So auditing and compliance. So helps to meet compliance requirement by recording all the account activities. That is, whatever we do, everything is being recorded. So logs can be used for security audit and investigations. So here log could be like if someone has deleted some resources, that is kind of the log. Security and troubleshooting. So detects unauthorized access or suspicious activity. So if we have set up things, so automatically it will detect, and based on the restrictions it will going to detect and suspects the activity, analyze the security incidents using the event logs or the history. So based on the history, even it will going to analyze, so how it has happened, what could be the reason and all. And another thing is operational insights. So gain insights into resource usage and system changes. So we think that we will be using the cloud things and there is no one able to match or monitor something. We can use cloud to do many other things like that. No, we cannot. So each and everything is being monitored and is being recorded in the AWS things. So we do have the access to watch, but the copy will be there. So even if we try to delete it over here, and when why the failures are happened, by misconfiguration, by tracking the API calls, everything. So I just mentioned, right? So this is more helpful in doing the cyber things, that is forensics. For that is perform in-depth analysis of AWS activity post incidents. So accidentally if you have deleted something, definitely they go and track it and they're going to identify who has done. So this is how exactly the UPI frauds are being rectified and identified. Even if you have lost your mobile, this is how they're going to track and things. Fine. Some key features, that is event history. So whatever you do, initially they going to hold up to 90 days. So if you want to hold your data even after beyond 90 days, you can store it in the S3 bucket. So multiple trials, so create trials to customize the collection and delivery of log. So that is, we going to create the trials to store whatever the data we have done, or beyond, if it has reached beyond 90 days, go and store it in the somewhere, that is in S3. Okay, so insights, detects anonymous APIs, usage patterns automatically, and integration. So even we can integrate with AWS configuration, CloudWatch, S3 for enhanced functionality too. Okay, so we'll try to have in here what exactly the event, log, integration, configuration, everything. Okay, so event recording. So CloudTrail captures, that is captures events related to AWS API calls and action performed. So types of event, managed event. So account level operations like creating, deleting resources, event, data event like optional things, specific operations like S3 bucket, who has read, who has accessed the lambda, what execution take place, when it was take place, like that. And log delivery. So by default you can access the recent management events in the CloudTrail event history. And also when trial is created, event are sent to an S3 bucket. I said right. So if you want to hold your logs beyond 90 days, we can set up the trial to store the things in S3 bucket for long term. So logs can also be sent to CloudWatch logs for real-time analysis. To do any analysis things, we can link to CloudWatch also. And integration. So CloudTrail Insights, Amazon Antenna, SAMS tool. These are, even this can be integrated. So configuration. So create a trial to capture event globally across multiple region or single region. So we can create trial however we want based on these, and enable the encryptions also using the AWS key management. And use cases. Suppose a user has accidentally deleted the EC2 instance, and CloudTrail will have the log saying that who made the API call. That is, we initiated the terminate right in action. That is, who has made that, when did he terminate that, and what resource got affected. So whether he has deleted EC2 or S3, like that. We'll go and try to have a look on it. So this has turned. So always remember that even if I forgot at the end of the moment, please do delete the resources whatever you have created priorly. Fine. So we'll try to delete this. Fine. So we don't require it anymore. So now we'll back to our console and type cloud trial. So here track user activity and API usage. Fine. So if it has tracked my usage thing, means we should have whatever the things we have done priorly, right? So we'll try to have it here. So whether we can have it or not. Okay, so today is 26th of November. So from noon, these are the activities I have done. So I have terminated the instance, I have created the security group, I have authorized the things, I have run the instance, register things. That is, I have made the matrix. See here which resources I have done. Okay, so CloudWatch I have created SNS, I have created EC, that is EC2 instance, and also I have created the Lambda in the name called like this. And here, so I have deleted the Lambda function, and we just the alarm recently got triggered, and create log systems fine, and we terminated the instance which we had created, right? So this is how the log will be maintained. So whatever the action you do, each and everything will be created, or we can have it here. So it will be here for 90 days. So if you want all this data to be retained beyond 90 days means, here we need to create. So you need to name your trial name, so automatically s3 bucket will be created in this name, or if you have existing thing you can create here also. Just provide the KMS key. If you have existing you can choose it, or you can just for the encryption purpose, for security reasons, that's all. So just hit enter, review it and create. So those, and choose the log event, that is whatever the log you wanted to keep, like login activity or resource management things and all, fine. So that is all about things. And if you want to link to that is CloudWatch for analyzing things, we can do it here also. And always remember to have pricing. So this is the lake thing. So in free trial we have up to ingest of 5 GB of data post that. So if I am using today means, from today the 30 days will be having the free trial. So post 30 days, that is cloud trial lake will going to pay the, or will going to incur the charges, so based on the pricing sheet they have provided here. So this is all about the cloud trial as well as the cloud watch from part 1. So thank you all for being a part of this session, and if you have any queries please feel free to drop it in